hit start streaming, didn't I?
I don't know.
We're live. Hello, everybody.
Are we live?
We're live. We are. You know what? I should have worn my Batman shirt. Amy, do you have yours on?
I have my Batman shirt on.
What the hell? I didn't wear my Batman shirt. I didn't even think about it. I need to go change. I need to find it. Go change.
It's Batman night?
It's Batman night. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I want to preface this show that I have been drinking, so I apologize if I say anything that I should not say. Take it away. Amy, how are you doing? And we haven't seen you in so long. Glad to have you back on.
I'm doing swell. Everything is wonderful. I'm excited to go through this line with you guys tonight. And I was super looking forward to being able to be with you.
Yay.
Yay.
How are you doing, Angela? I said Amy again.
I am doing fabuloso. Fabulous.
Wonderful. Tell us what we're vaping on tonight.
So we are vaping on Batman's new e-liquid. Some yummy, yummy stuff, which you can find at shopenb.com. And if you use code VAPES, VAPES 15, you can save yourself 15%. Nice. Or I thought we also had like Wives 20 or something.
I thought we had Wives 20 also. Maybe.
Yeah, so try either one. Try Vapes 15 or Wives 20 and see which one works.
Sounds good to me. We do have 7 lines tonight, so we might be here a little bit longer than usual because we usually have like 3 or 4 7 lines. Seven flavors.
Six. No?
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Truck and Vapes, thank you for the donation. He said, thanks, Amy, for reaching out to see how I was doing.
So what's the 7th one? Because I'm missing one.
I have. Y'all are going to make, I've been drinking and y'all are going to make me say these names.
Okay,
we
so
got Coquito.
So you got the cream cheese flaky pastry, the coconut rum, the guava, the coffee and milk, pumpkin flan, and pineapple, right?
You've been dared to take a shot of tequila after every tasting, Brittany.
I've got wine in a coffee cup.
I think we need to add the shot of tequila. I think this could be fun.
Oh my God. I don't even think I have tequila. I have maybe I do. I have something. I don't know what I have.
All right, so I gotta like just a small little thing, and this is gonna really confuse my dad. But if he is watching, text me. I'm gonna know how to turn off the YouTube on his phone to get the text.
Nancy's flan cake. I don't have that one.
You get Mark to bring it to you.
Yeah, Mark has to have that. He tasted it the other night on the vape team. He has it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I have a friend over here that I hadn't seen in like 10 years. So she came over tonight. And she drinks wine with me. So we met up and rekindling our friendship. So I'm excited about that.
That's awesome. Are we trying Nancy's first or we just...
I have no clue what we're trying.
I do have it. It fell down in the basket.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Shoo! I was like, I don't have it.
Vaping Pex, thank you for the donation. He said, Amy, I apologize for the Discord.
I don't know what he's apologizing for. That Discord, they were posting pictures, and I was trying to be an equal opportunist. So if you're going to post pictures,
is that Mark's Discord or who's?
Yes, and they post pictures of some women, and I just decided that I would post some pictures of some sexy firemen.
There we go. There we go.
I know Mark was going to post a picture of me in the Discord, and I was like, you really want to post that in Discord? He's like, oh no, you're right. I'm like,
that picture ended up on a shirt.
I know, right? And it wasn't nothing bad. We were in the car. He was like, smile, and I was like, So it wasn't nothing, but I'm like, the way you're talking about Discord, because he's always like, did you go in Discord today? And I was like, no. He's like, you shouldn't go in there.
Oh my God. Melissa Perry Pruitt, thank you for the donation. She said, first time ordering, sign up for newsletter for 25% off. Oh, so I think they said that they were doing away with like your first time.
So it used to be 50% off, and they did away with that. So it's only 25% off now.
Nice. And Stephen Garlington, thank you for the donation. He said, invite your other friend over, Mr. Jose Cuervo. How about you send me some Jose Cuervo, and I will drink it next week or in 2 weeks.
So which one are we trying first? Okay, so let me get to the web of my site here.
Website.
Okay, so these all come in 60 ml bottles. The nicotine levels are 0.36, and it is $19.95. So we could do Nancy's Blancocho.
Oh, I gotta find it. Okay.
That is sweet flan baked on top of rich, moist yellow cake.
Okay, so we are doing Nancy's right first.
Yes, Nancy's first. And Angela told me last time we were on that I couldn't try any of them. I'm going to say I tried one.
Yeah, I started vaping on one earlier today.
And I vaped the whole bottle. I'm on my second bottle. So.
Okay, so TBC, I called him because I've had a really busy day. I haven't been home since 7 o'clock this morning.
Ooh, this smells good.
So I asked him to whip me up a couple of things, and he wouldn't do it. So he said, just re-whip while you're on the show. That was the solution.
Yeah, that's because that's what he did last night, I think.
I know. So you're going to have to bear with me as I use my cotton threads for all your vaping needs.
That's fine. I will go through who all's in chat. Hello, Black Cat, White Face. Charlie,
Oh
hello.
You guys want to hear a story? I'm super annoyed. So I slept like shit last night because Haley could not get comfortable. She was jumping up and down. She's moving around. Then at 1:30, she's like, hey, I got a shit. So we had to go out at 1:30, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. But in the midst of all this, Mark starts like hitting the bed like with his feet like this. And I was like, Mark, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop. And I had to have him stop doing that like 4 or 5 times. So this morning when he comes in the bedroom and he's like, it's time to get up. And I'm like, you're an asshole. And I told him what was going on. He was like, oh, I kept having a dream I was running.
Oh my God.
He's running from that cop from me.
I know. I'm like, you were a fucking dog. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Let's see who else. Joe White, Vaping Pegs, where he said hello to you. PSS, Stand Up 3D, The Red Beast XX, Country Boy Vapes, 808 Kevin K. Aloha, D-Bone, H.J. Withrow, Robert Potts, Chris Peggins. Welcome. Hello, everybody. So glad to see all of you. And yes, I am going to get wasted. I'm sorry.
Wasted.
So in regards to this particular flavor, I've actually had the real Nancy's bland cake.
Ooh. Have y'all tried these already? All of them?
No, not all of them.
Amy
No.
has. I see her face. I see her face. The only reason I have is because Angela told me I couldn't.
I've tried 2.
Well, I was told that too, and then Batman was like, have you tried them? Have you tried them? So we met him in his group. Or we met up, and we went through them with him.
Yeah.
So
I've never actually even had like flan before.
I feel like I have, but it probably wasn't real.
So
Yeah.
this isn't like, so what she did was she made like a yellow cake, and then she baked the yellow cake, and then she put like this cream cheese flan on top of it. So
I saw the picture of it that he showed. That looked delicious, and I was hungry when I saw it.
It was very delicious. So in comparison from what this is, I mean, spot on.
It smells really good.
It does smell good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm using the Cloud Chaser, the Strife with I don't know what this is, and this is the I can't remember the name of it because I knew what it was called before.
You never know what anything's called.
I do. It's called D-Bone, what's this called? Because I know I posted the picture of it yesterday in our chat. It was called something else, but they changed the name.
That's a very big stick.
Looks like a baseball bat. Or a billy club.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
The Slugger, that's what it is. The Doom and the Slugger. Here you go. Doom and the Slugger.
So, like I said, I've never actually had like flan before, but I do taste like yellow cake. I like it.
It's sweet. It's really good.
Oh, it's
like
delicious.
you get like the yellow cake and like the cream cheese kind of in it. Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious. Oh, so I have this on. Oh, look at this this cool thing I found. This is a prototype
Ooh.
Oh.
RTA. Prototype drops on the center.
This is delicious. I like this. This would be good with a good cup of coffee. Ooh.
Oh yes.
Yes. I have to put this over here for a.
That's a me pile.
This is mine. Don't touch. I'm going to have to go snatch the other one of Andy's too.
Yeah, so I really like, and it's not like none of the flavors that you get out of it like overpower the other flavor. That's what I kind of like about this.
No.
But one thing I would say is that because this is such a new line, if you order this, you want to let them steep.
Yes.
Because they were just made. They haven't been sitting in the warehouse. So like when we first got them, Mark like cracked one open and tried it. And he was like, this tastes a little not mixed very well. So we had to let them steep because they're like brand new.
Well, that's another reason why I didn't want to try them, because I didn't want to base it off my first try. And it just be coming off the press.
So now mine have been sitting for a week and a half.
A week and a half, yeah.
So I could only imagine if you let them sit for a little while longer, how the flavors would be even better, because they'll have steeped a lot longer.
Yeah. Is there like butterscotch in this?
I kind of get
Or
a little
caramel?
What's the description say? Is it on the website?
Yeah, but I think like regular flan has like caramel in it, but this one just says sweet flan baked on top of rich, moist yellow cake.
I can taste the cake, and I can taste the it tastes like a caramel.
Yeah, but I think on like if you like search up flan and look at the picture, like it kind of looks like there's caramel on top or something.
Yeah.
Caramelized sugar.
Oh, it's okay.
Sugar,
So caramelized
yes.
sugar. So that's what you're tasting.
I
yeah.
get that. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's next?
How about
Let's put you
the coquito
Coquito. This is the one I've been vaping on. I've already went through a bottle.
coconut rum eggnog? Oh,
it's delicious. It's so good.
we had coquito at Mike's house with when we were there. What was it? 2 years ago now, Amy?
Yep.
When we were there for New Year's or whatever, Stephanie's friend lives in the apartment below them, and he's Puerto Rican, and I guess they make it every Christmas or whatever. So we had it. Oh my god!
I've never had any of this for real. I don't think.
Maze balls.
Like this one and the pineapple one, the rum cake, upside down rum cake. I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm really excited about that one too.
Yeah, that's the one that Mark's been vaping on like nonstop. That was the first one I tried, and that's the first one he tried, and he was like, "This is like kind of nicotine-y and like doesn't taste like it's mixed well enough." So that's why I was like, okay, we need to let them steep because they were literally just made
Right.
out. Like
Right.
I like this one. This one, it's cinnamon. It's milky. It's eggy.
so. The description on the website for coquito is
Coquito.
rich coconut milk with Puerto Rican moonshine, all bottled up to make everyone's Christmas a little more jolly.
I feel like I taste the eggnog.
Yeah.
I really do feel like I taste it. And like a cinnamon. Like, I love cinnamon, so I taste like a hint of cinnamon.
So isn't eggnog typically like have cinnamon in it though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, most eggnogs have it on top.
Yeah.
Right, Amy? You're looking up like...
Well, what I was thinking is when they were talking about tasting like a red hot, and I can kind of get that, but now that it's steep, that's not what this is.
No, there's a sweet mixture in with it, and you taste like the coconut is perfect. I don't taste much of a rum, but I taste the eggnog and the coconut. Nutmeg and cinnamon on top. I can taste the nutmeg.
Yeah, the nutmeg.
You get a nice little nutmeg on the exhale there.
Try it through your nose. You get a really good flavor through your nose. I hate to say it, but you do. What's his face?
I feel like all of these would be
French
with coffee.
It's delicious with coffee. I had it this morning with my coffee. You get a really good taste with your nose.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you do.
Something.
Yeah. It's a lot sweeter through your nose.
Yeah, it is. That was good. So Conquito is a great nose cloud vape.
It really is. It's delicious. Delicious is my word tonight.
I hear like some background noise.
I'm sorry, I do. There's two girls here, so I apologize.
Okay, so Conquito goes over here next to me.
In our yes pile.
I have a feeling they're all going to be on that side.
Look, there's some that I'm not sure about because I've never had these like for real, like in real life.
Like I'm going to say right now, I have no hopes for the guava flaky pastry because I freaking hate guava.
Yeah. And the coffee, I'm a little bit nervous about too. I like coffees, but I'm not that huge of a fan of coffee vapes.
So I tried the coffee vape. Mark had it, but he also had it on top of like some other shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thrown off with that one.
Yeah. What's the website? Fictitious Character said, what's the website?
ShopENB.com. Stand Up 3D. I already put that in the comment section so you could see it right there.
I didn't look below to see it. I'm sorry. I got one eye over here like trying to read it.
Do we want to try the Canita de Queso?
Yes.
The cream cheese flaky pastry.
Yes, we will try that one. Smell it.
So that is simple and sweet cream cheese stuffed inside a flaky pastry, then topped with a layer of sweet glaze. Yum.
Smells good.
So I blindly just picked one and put it in my bulk so I could
Vape it.
Yeah. So I have tried this one.
Oh, I can't show this either.
Do you think that in your bulk you're gonna get sweet cream cheese lung?
Sweet what?
Cream cheese lung.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this mod.
Mm.
And it's got like a pin on it. I can't show what I'm using on top, but it's got a pin on it too.
That's kind of cool.
It's really cool, but you know.
I want to take that when traveling.
No. Might be another.
I think this one's probably my favorite though.
I think this one is just a basic, sweet, like if you wanted to think about like just a plain custard, vape, this would be it. Like if you're not somebody that wants to try like all these weird like pumpkin and guava and all this stuff, and you just want something simple, basic that could be like an everyday thing, this would be the one.
This tastes like licking the spoon after you make cream cheese filling.
Yes, yes.
It might just be what's already on my tongue, but do y'all get like a licorice flavor to it?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just me, but I sort of get like a licorice flavor.
So it must have anise in it. Anise. I'm going to. Do you mind if I take 2 seconds and look that up?
Go ahead. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Mr. Just Right One. How are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Just Right. I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I do. I get a licorice flavor. It's sweet though. Like I get a sweet licorice. Like I said, it could be, just me. My taste buds may be messed up right now. But I didn't eat, and I'm drinking white wine, so it's not that much of a difference.
So, according to the first recipe I found, there's not, I think it's called anise, anise. I know that my mother puts it in pizzelles, but there's not, they don't have that in this first recipe, but I do taste it.
I don't get a licorice taste, but that could be because I'm vaping it out of a RTA and not an RDA, so.
They just saw your ass all over
I see a picture.
I was trying to hide that.
like after I vaped it a little bit more, I did get the cream cheese did get the pastry taste.
Yeah.
But at first it tasted like a licorice.
All right, I might be onto something. Google's usually pretty helpful. So one of the Googles that I come up with says that Budin, Budin, is a traditional anise flavored something. So I'm wondering if that's in here.
Bill Sommer said anise I thought was a clove flavor.
It does taste, it could be a clove. But it tastes more like a licorice to me. Like a black licorice.
But again,
And I've messaged Batman a few times and he's, I don't know, he's busy.
Yeah.
Well, is he back to work yet or no?
Well, no, but he's at the
Oh, there's an expo right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one's good too, though. I'm not usually I'll have to try it again, but I'm not usually like a licorice type person. And I know it might just be strong for me, but Amy's tasted it as well. But it's pretty good. It's really good. I do get the pastry with it as well as the cream cheese.
I don't get a licorice flavor, but like I said, it could be because I'm vaping it out of a RTA and not an RDA.
Right.
But I like it.
It's good.
I like it in the bulk. So.
So, Amy, what have you been up to? We hadn't seen you in a while.
I know, I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
So, I've been playing in the garden. I've been, we traveled. We went to Chicago. We had a fun time out there.
Nice. I saw the videos.
We went on a spontaneous little vacation to the Poconos.
Nice.
So I've been doing that, and then I've been prepping. I have a little event that I work on every year, and that's coming up, and so I've done some of that, and I have a little summer class.
Yes.
Just busy.
Good.
Ooh, so you guys will be glad to know we have our passport appointment scheduled for next Saturday. Everything is filled out. Everything is copied and ready for liftoff. We just got to go to the post office and submit. And the
Nice.
appointment is next Saturday.
That reminds me, we need to talk to Mark about what a international flight is like, because it's much different than the domestic flights.
Yeah, the planes are bigger, aren't they?
Bigger, they bring you warm towels, they'll bring you dinner, they'll clean up, they'll come get your dinner. Like, it's kind of like it's just different. You get a blanket, there's more movies to pick from, then they'll come and give you a snack. So I know he's a little frightened about it, but it's a little more not as hard.
Yeah.
Well, once we get over the hurdle of getting the passport, I think we'll be able to convince him.
What are y'all going to the UK?
I'm not 100% sure if we'll make it this year, only because I legit have no PTO left.
Right.
That emergency surgery I had really drained my bank, and I barely had enough to take off last Friday to go to Tennessee to get Marcus. Like,
Right.
so I either have to not do any more traveling up until then and maybe be able to take like a couple days off.
Yeah.
Or we'll just completely plan on it and do it next year.
That's what we're thinking.
And then I'll be able to like save up enough to where I can take a whole week off so that I get enough time to like go and actually go and besides the vape stuff, go do other stuff because we plan on bringing Marcus with us because that's like really a once in a lifetime trip. Like,
of course, yeah. Scott Sedgwick said, yeah, not a fan of its flavor. I hate black licorice. Now, when I say licorice, it's not a strong licorice, but I get a little hint of it. And like I said, it could just be me, that gets more of that flavor. Because I do have like sort of a bland taste on my tongue right now.
No, and to me it comes out too, but it comes out like it comes out. My mother makes, like I said, she makes pizzelles every year, and some pizzelles have it in there and some don't. And she makes it with it, and I can kind of taste that. Like I don't taste a black licorice. I don't taste like a.
It's like a licorice taste, but not like a black licorice. Like it's not super strong.
yeah.
Okay, so what is next? Because I am wicked up and ready to go.
Why don't we do the pineapple rum upside down cake?
Super excited about this one. Super excited.
Excuse you.
Because it smells so good.
And PSS, the lawn it's suffering.
So the pineapple rum upside down cake is basically moist yellow cake with sweet caramelized pineapple glaze.
I'm going to tell y'all why I didn't try this one. Because I couldn't get the fucking bottle open. If I could have got the bottle open, I would have tried it. But I couldn't get it open, and I sat there and tried to cut the little black things too to get it open, and it wouldn't come open.
I hate that.
I was so pissed off, but it smells so good.
The Vape and Fish said lure him with Sour Patch gummies. That is probably the best way.
How do I do this one? Okay, like that.
Yes, that's Xanax and he'll be fine. I will never, ever again give Mark Xanax. Xanax makes him so mean. Like, mean. And the one time he was given, I didn't know that he had taken his Xanax like years ago. He was having like anxiety issues. So he took a Xanax and he was being like a little bitch. So I yelled at him and I slammed the door. He fucking came out and was like, you want to slam doors? And he fucking ripped that door off the hinges.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, you need to calm down. I'm going for dinner and I'll be back. Yeah, I won't give him Xanax no more.
We do have a special guest in the house, the Vapor Chronicles.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Mr. Just Right. He's really
I already said hey to him. We already talked about him. Okay.
So I'm vaping out of.
Oh, I made a GIF of Mr. Just Right the other day.
That's
I don't know
what
what
your nails.
Oh, I know, right? I just got them done. Look, this is like a marble. I don't know if you can. It'll focus on it or not.
I like it. Looks pretty.
I'm loving it.
I don't know what I'm vaping on. I'm not gonna even try.
Here, let me see if we can see this. Here's my GIF of Mr. Just Right.
Nice.
What was he saying right there?
Look like you're saying bitch.
In his Blotto video, he started doing some sort of freestyle rap, and like when he made this, I was like, "Yep, I'm taking that one."
It looked like he said it was bitch something. Okay, here we go. Oh shit! I about dropped it.
It is amazing. Like the pineapple is so good.
Oh my god.
Like, to me, it kind of
is
almost like a pina colada.
That's what I've been looking for, a freaking pina colada, and he knocked this one out of the park.
Yeah, like it's not supposed to be pina colada, like it's yellow cake with pineapple, but to me, I get pina colada.
Oh, and out of the nose, it's super sweet. Oh, yes. Hello, Bill Summer. I'm sorry we didn't say hello. I didn't see your name whenever we were doing it. It is super sweet when you do it through your nose.
Yeah, this is like probably, again, going into the save this pile.
Shop E&B, if you're watching, I'm going to need this like by the gallons. Thank you.
Yes, right? I'll need some more. Thanks.
Yeah, this one's good too.
This is going in my pile over here.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I get the cake, but I get so much pineapple. And, like, if you ask anybody, and I've asked a couple people, like, hey, make me a pineapple pina colada, or, you know, I like the coconut and I like the pineapples, but I also like the lighter flavors for coffee. But this is so good.
Mm. Yes, this is definitely a top 5.
It's sweet too, but
Yeah.
it's not overbearing sweet to where like it's like sweet tart sweet.
Yeah. So, and this one's only, like I said, these have only been steeping for maybe 2 weeks or so. So this one's already that sweet in this amount of time. Like, I feel like it's going to be like super
gonna be
crazy.
amazing.
Steep over that.
So I would like to say, for anyone that needs to re-wick quickly during a lot,
Shush.
cotton for your cotton threads. They're very easy. I bet you there's a yo code for these.
Yo, probably 15 cotton threads. I don't know. What's she
You see
barking at?
her? She wants me to lift her up under the bed.
She was just on there.
I know, but now she's knowing I'm not paying attention to her. So now she's going to stand like this until I get up, come over here, and help her up.
Oh my gosh. Hey Barry, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in so long. I'm going to have to jump in and see you one day on Zoom.
So how was your summer, Brittany?
I worked. You know, I mean, we didn't really do anything. I worked, and I took a couple days off with the kids just to stay home with them so they didn't have to stay with somebody else. But that's it. That's all we did.
Are you ready for them to go back to school? Oh, they did go back to school.
They started back last Tuesday. We start early. Like, we get out late and start early. It's insane.
Spencer was so cute. They're so
Is,
adorable.
sorry, is Olivia still in elementary school, or does 6th grade go to junior high?
6th to 8th is middle school.
Yeah, so Marcus is 2. He was so worried. Like, on Tuesday, we went for his orientation. He got his schedule and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if y'all remember junior high and high school where your class was 1 through 9 or 1 through whatever, and it was in order. His school is retarded. Like, they do. So he's got math in a block period. So he has math for 84 minutes, which I would have killed myself.
Yeah.
So he has first and second period math. Third period is a block also for, they call it ELA, which is English Language Arts.
That's the new term for it, I think.
Yeah. So he starts off third period in Language Arts. Then in the middle of this 84-minute block, he goes to lunch for 30 minutes, then comes back to Language Arts, and then does 4th or 5th, 6th, and 7th period.
And so, like, probably Monday and Wednesday, he does the same classes, but Tuesday and Thursday, he does different ones. Is that the way?
So his 5th period class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he has social studies. Tuesday, Thursday, he has science. I'm like, this is the most retarded schedule I've ever seen. And I looked over at him when she was explaining. He was just like,
See, we have all our classes in one day. And when
Yeah.
I was in school, we had all our classes in one day.
yeah. I'm like, I don't understand this. Like, why? Don't give people 84 minutes of a fucking class, because I would have shot myself if any of my classes were 84 minutes.
Yeah. See, I went to
I have a small tip. It's just a small tip. Get him another backpack, and like he has a Monday, Wednesday, Friday backpack, and a Tuesday, Thursday backpack.
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
But like the only good thing about it is that he freaking loves math and he is great at math. So he's super happy that he's got this long ass math class. And I'm like, Lord, I have mercy. I would have flunked because I would never have gone to school. I would have missed that class every
Right,
day.
and that's what happened to me. Like, I went to a magnet school where they teach higher than what you're supposed to be teaching. And I went through there through 6th grade. 6th grade, In math, I got a 69. If you had to have a 70 or higher to pass. That woman gave me a 69. I'm like, dude, you could have gave me that 1 point, and I could have stayed in this school. So I ended up going to a regular like public school after that, which was fine. I mean, but I was so advanced for those classes when I went to middle school that I've already studied it. And it was so boring, but then I started hanging out with the wrong crowd, and then I started making bad grades, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, so on Friday when I got home from work and I was like, how was it? He was like, it was great. It was awesome. He's got friends from 5th grade, and like there's at least one in each class, and he was super excited. He said his math teacher's awesome. He likes him, and he's like, my science teacher is Greek, like straight up 100% Greek.
Well, good. I'm glad he likes it. Let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the year.
So he's super excited. So far. And he was like, and going to your locker, and he's like, that's actually pretty cool. And switching classes for every class, that's really cool too. So he was really excited, which I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus, for small miracles.
Yes. Can I say something about this juice real quick? It tastes like the pineapple Lifesavers.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Spot on.
Yes, the pineapple Lifesaver. Oh my God. I can't put this down now. It's like, yeah.
Charlie's in there talking about how he likes long classes at school.
Huh?
Charlie's in there talking about how much he likes school.
And Spencer hates it. Like, he hates it because he doesn't, Spencer's smart. He just isn't, how can I put this? He likes to talk too much. He's like Andy. And he likes to shit talk. And he likes to be retarded and act crazy in class and not pay attention. Now, Olivia, she's in advanced classes. So, and she loves school. She likes doing her schoolwork. But Spencer, not so much. He's like, I don't want to go back. I'm not ready for it. And Olivia's like, let's go. So I'm happy with that. At least one can enjoy it.
Yeah.
This pineapple is good, Andy.
It is.
It is. Did you taste it?
I tried it.
It's good.
Yeah.
And he don't like sweet, so for him to say he likes it, that's good. They're preparing them for college schedules.
We got 3 left. Which one's next?
We got 4 left.
I got 3 left.
We got 4. We got Pastillos de Guayaba. Here we go, Brittany. Cafe con leche. Oh, shit.
And the pumpkin flan.
Flan de calabaza. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. You're right. I put one over there.
I don't trust the person that's been drinking.
Right? Let's get the guava out of the
I put
way.
one back over here, so it looked like more. The guava. Let's see.
Guava.
It smells sweet.
So the guava is rich and sweet guava paste inside a delicious, flaky oven-baked pastry topped with powdered sugar.
It sounds good and it smells good. There we go. That pineapple's just so good. I'm using this big thing. Look how huge this is. Look at my hand.
What in the world?
Oh, look how massive this is. He's trying to kill me.
Does he set your stuff up before the show?
Huh?
Does he get your stuff already before your show?
Yeah, usually I'll wait and I'm like, hey, by the way, can you fix my stuff for me?
And he does it? That's so nice.
He does.
I know, right? Mark would be like, you want me to do what? No.
I'm like, I need 6. I've already got 1. Can you set me up 6? He's like,
Mark had
Yes.
me rewick all his shit for the vape team's juice review.
That is in honor of Batman because that's one of the last things he reviewed.
oh, okay, in honor of Batman.
That's the Rule Breaker and the Valhalla.
Okay, rule breaker.
Rule Breaker?
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Guava.
And guava's a hard one. Like, I'm not a guava person.
I freaking hate it.
Look at this freaking, it's huge.
That's like
getting a lot of spit back off of this drop.
It tastes like the guava candy, the Asian guava candy.
This is this is fucking delicious, actually.
It's good. It's
I'm
really sweet.
like ridiculously surprised right now. Like this is actually really good.
When you think of guava, you think of sort of a sweet, tarty flavor. At least I do.
Or at least the other companies just were not mixing it with the right stuff.
Yeah.
But this is really good. And it does taste like those little Asian candies that you get.
Yes.
Those are really good.
Okay, we're gonna put you over here too.
Okay, so I'm getting a slight taste. Now I've also had a lot of sweet tonight. I'm not a big sweet person, but I am getting a lot of. It tastes like a Smartie kind of.
Have you ever had those little Asian candies?
Mm-mm.
No. Next time you go get a pedicure, when you're checking out, look on their desk. They normally have them there, and see if they do and grab one, because this is exactly what they taste like. So like on an inhale, you get that like nice flaky, like cakey pastry kind of thing, and then that exhale is that sweet like guava candy thing. So that's I'm digging this.
I definitely taste the powdered sugar.
Yes. There's a lot of sugar. It's really sweet. I get the powdered sugar.
And I know that Joel is mentioning that I need a profile. I have about 12, and I use them every day.
I gotta quit vaping through my nose. It's coming all out of it.
But I will say that there's something about this drop that going back to it was kind of sweet.
I used my OG drop the other day, and I was like, oh, I forgot why I loved you.
Isn't it crazy how like you get something new and you vape on it a lot and you're like, oh, this is so good. Then you go back and you're like, either it's really good or you're like, what did I ever see in this?
I mean, that drop, that's still the very first one that I ever got and used and still have it. And like, I vaped the shit out of that drop. Like I didn't switch over to a new RDA until, what was the next one I had? I think until the BTFC came out.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I had that. Like, I mean, I tried stuff here in between. Like, I had the Drop Dead, and I tried this and tried that, and I still just always had the OG drop. And then when the BTFC came out, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it was like the same. Like, I got the same amount of good flavor from the BTFC that I was getting on the drop that I guess I wasn't getting on the other RDAs. So,
Yeah.
like I'm not that type of person that like I have like all these different mods and I just use the same thing like every day.
And that's how I am. Like I use the topside carbon every day, and I was using the Warrior, but now I'm using something else. But I use it every single day. Like it's every day.
You want to see what I've been using every day?
Yes. What is that?
I got a salt problem.
Oh God, I hate salt. I can't.
Oh,
but
I got a salt problem. It's bad.
This guava's good.
It is. I'm shocked right
Yeah.
now. Like
I was
dead shocked.
expecting to hate it. I really was, and I was like, "Damn, I hate to say that."
I went into this like I'm gonna freaking hate this juice, and I didn't want to say that I didn't like one of his juices because I freaking love Batman.
Yeah.
But this is amazing. Like I'm gonna definitely vape this whole bottle probably because it is that good. I'm so surprised right now.
I'm really excited about the pumpkin as well because, like, when we were doing our Thanksgiving
Yeah, we're
and
trying to
Halloween
find a good
flavors, yeah. What's next?
Vapor Chronicles. Brian, there is not an abusive bone in your body. Stop it right now.
So for those, okay. So let me. It's not every salt. It is one specific salt, and it is the pineapple sticky rice. I have no idea if either of you like it. I don't know what kind of. I don't know.
I haven't tried that. Mark
I
vaped it
want
on
to.
and I never got to try it.
I have no idea what kind of salt they're using, but and then in this mesh, which you can hit that juice if you're interested. And whew,
I really want to try the pineapple sticky rice because is that what it is? Pineapple.
Mm.
I really want to try it. Like I've heard you talk about it so many times. I'm like, God, I need that, and I haven't tried it. Like I keep forgetting to order it.
Yeah, Mark vaped it all, and I never never got to try it.
All right, what's
sorry.
next?
Let's try the. Do we want to do the coffee or the pumpkin flan?
Let's save coffee for last because coffee's like a
Yeah, that's like a
changes
palate
everything.
killer.
Yeah.
So I'm doing pumpkin, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so disappointed because I got this new lamp and it's a globe and it lights up, but when I light it up,
You can't see it.
you can tell.
Well, if you only do the first one, you can tell. You can see it a little bit.
It's cool. We went like antique shopping and I liked it.
That's cute. This pumpkin smells like eggnog, sort of.
Does it? So the
Yeah.
pumpkin flan is this is a great grandma's recipe of your soft, sweet, mouth-watering flan, but made from pumpkin, not pumpkin pie, so no spices added.
He controls the life after God.
I'm gonna have to have a
The
conversation.
life after God.
It smells good.
Well, it should be like that. After 5, it should be like that.
But and so that's
So
not
I'll do
normal.
walkthroughs if they have to go after 5.
So I've never used this before, but I needed another RTA. This is the Sahara. Have you either of you used this?
Mm-mm.
Do what I have to do to make
No.
sure we get.
I'm scared.
Then we need to schedule it differently.
And then some are stuff, and we try and do the best that we can, and if not, then it just don't happen.
Because
Cause I'm
Your
very
son?
different.
I can't make a decision if I like this or not.
you can't do what a couple walkers say.
No, but I can do.
I don't know if I get much pumpkin out of it.
It tastes like real pumpkin. Doesn't have the spice in it.
Right. So it's not pumpkin spice. It's just like a.
And that's what I'm expecting.
But remember that one juice we had during the Halloween show, and it was just straight pumpkin,
Yeah.
nothing else in it. It was like pumpkin,
Straight
Yeah.
clove. Yeah.
and it was there. No, there weren't cloves. It was just pumpkin. Like and cloves. It was not good.
No.
Yeah. No.
And supposedly they redid it. We never got it.
Oh,
That's how it is. And so at that point it was like, he's right. 'Cause who else-
Nicholas FN, he says, ladies, what is the best Batman juice? So far, like, I have 3 favorites.
It doesn't matter. I don't have
I have 4 favorites so far. We've tried 6.
Yeah.
But my top one is probably the pineapple rum upside down cake.
Yeah, right. My top favorite might be the coquito. And then that guava one is coming in a really close second. Like I'm surprised that I'm saying this right now and these words are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
But that's coming in at a real close second. So, yeah, I can't decide yet about this pumpkin one. Like
I can't either, but I like it. It's
like it's not bad. It's really good, but it's like I kind of get like a coffee out
Yeah.
of it too.
something.
Like
You know,
that's what's throwing me off is like I feel like I taste coffee.
It's very rare that we find a line that we like most of the flavors.
Yeah.
This one is definitely not because I'm not a sweet. Like I don't sweet juice to makes my stomach hurt after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've got to pee.
This one's pretty good because it's not super sweet. What's
Yeah.
going on? What am I missing?
He's got a pee.
He's got a pee.
I do, but I'm trying to wait.
He's got that alcohol bladder.
We need to take like a 2-minute break or like.
Yes. I'm sorry. Y'all talk. Let me run off.
Yeah, so you definitely taste pumpkin, but it's not pumpkin pie, it's not pumpkin spice. And I think that mixed with the flan, it's giving me like a coffee taste. But it's good. I'm just
The other night I was like, hey, call me. And then
I don't know where I stand with it.
don't call me back.
Because I'm the one who was
And
like,
then she
hey,
calls
look,
me and she's like, what's
hey,
wrong?
look, it is the fucking weeknight.
He's having a party over there.
Probably should have muted it.
I'm excited. And it looks like they switched up the room a little for us.
Yeah, it does look like they did.
She doesn't. I'm like,
I like this a lot. A lot.
It's very good.
I know.
But you got to a point where you were like,
But you left that.
So are you guys going? You guys are going to the UK, right, this year?
Too much.
We are. You should figure. Well, I mean, I know work is hard.
That's where
What are the dates? Because I can kind of like guesstimate my.
Right before Halloween.
Huh?
Right before Halloween.
Okay. So I'll look at work and see what I got, what I'll have.
Yeah, it's literally like, because I was looking at it and I think we could come home because I don't like to not be here on Halloween.
Yeah. So
Even though I don't have any kids to dress up, but all the neighborhood kids come, so it's fun.
I apologize. I've never had to do that before.
She was a good person.
so that's 5 pay periods. So
You have to have personality.
that would be
What are y'all talking about?
so I'll have 43 hours of PTO at that point if I don't use any of it.
hiring someone to even just
Is this for to go to the UK?
Yeah.
I would love to go this year, but we've already got like our Disney trip planned that we're going with my family,
and a walkthrough.
and that's a week of vacation right there. So,
Yeah.
but I can
mean-
save like holidays working for the state. I can save my holidays and work them, but it's hard because most of the holidays everybody takes off, and I have to take them.
Yeah. So, I mean, theoretically, I might be able to swing it if I calculated this actually correctly. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see.
I mean, we've gone on Thursday. You know, we've gone like late Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then fly back Monday. I mean, we have done it.
Yeah. But
If
see,
I go, I
don't
want to like be able to walk around and enjoy my time.
Yeah, I don't want to just go and just do vape crap the whole time. Like that, no. I'm not gonna fly that far just for vape shit. I want to do
Right.
a.
We can start out at $10 an hour.
Mark would be a hoot at that. Every time we're there, everybody's like, "Where's Mark? Where's Mark?"
$10 an hour to do maybe 3 walkthroughs a week.
My hands are freezing.
I'm warm over here.
All right. Last but not least, we have.
Cafe con leche.
It smells like coffee. It smells like a candy. I can't put my name on it. Can't put my name on it. Can't put the name on it.
So cafe con leche is it says Puerto Rico is known for its coffee, especially in the morning, but instead of using regular milk or creamers, we use sweet evaporated or condensed milk.
All right, let's try it.
We should ask you the same questions we asked Mark about Illinois and see if you know the answers.
He asked me, and I thought I did.
Only trust each other. Like we literally read each other's
Like the capital of Illinois, it's Springfield. Illinois' slogan or whatever, I told him I thought that was land of Lincoln or whatever.
like they are not gonna fuck
But he didn't know any of the other questions.
I think it's down on the prairie or something. Prairies and something.
Is it?
So that's when I said too. That's what we have to do this. If we gotta go in Spain, we have to do this.
This one is not my favorite. This is Brian's favorite, but this one's not my favorite.
I get the coffee, like I taste the coffee, but I'm not a coffee person. Like I love coffee, like real coffee, but I don't like a coffee vape, really. And coffee's really hard to get. It's really hard to get. Because sometimes you get stuck with that popcorn flavor. That burnt popcorn.
This tastes like a dark, like coffee.
Now, through your nose, it doesn't taste like the popcorny flavor. But coming out of your mouth, I do get that hint of a burnt popcorn. And like I said, with coffee flavors, it's hard to get.
I don't think it's Land of the Lincoln. It's not. That's not what it said on Google. It was.
But what are you asking? Like, what's Illinois' slogan?
No, what's Illinois' nickname?
What's Illinois' nickname?
Yeah.
What does this taste like? There's a candy. It's sort of like a Tootsie
I
Roll.
guess Land of the Lincoln does work, but it comes up the Prairie State.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Prairie State or Land of Lincoln.
All right.
I will say this, and I do apologize to Batman. This is not my favorite. It's not it's not for me.
Hey, girl, hey.
Charlie Chirac is Chicago's nickname.
Yeah, push it. It's pineapple. Ooh. So I've got a friend over here that she doesn't vape, she smokes, and we're trying to convert her over.
Oh, I don't vape. I just coughed.
So we're trying to convert her into vaping.
That is so good.
Andy set her up with the pod system, so we're gonna see how she does with it.
I love it. I had to go charge it already.
I can't believe that they actually did tablespoons of mayonnaise because I would have thrown up. I would have been like,
Okay, so I need to talk about this, and since this is a Batman thing, so prior to getting on the show, I was texting him because I didn't feel like going out and buying anything, and we needed to figure out like what the punishment would be. So my original punishment was for each question wrong, they had to put peanut butter in their mouth but not swallow it.
yeah,
This way, when they answered the next thing, there would be a mouthful of peanut butter.
right. And then Mark came in and was like, that's not a punishment. That's delicious. We should do mayo.
Yeah, but who wants to leave peanut butter in their mouth while you're talking? It's uncomfortable. So then I thought, okay, we're going to put ice down your underpants. Like, how funny is that to have to sit there with ice in your underpants? Batman didn't have ice.
I pushed the button, it didn't work.
Like, how do you not have ice?
I don't know.
I thought that was the most ridiculous thing to not have, was ice.
Maybe they don't have an automatic ice machine and they didn't fill up the little trays.
I wonder whose job it is to fill up the trays at the house and who forgot.
Right. Probably Batman.
All right, so what are y'all's final verdicts?
My final verdict is this whole line, I think everybody could find something in this line that they love. Like this line could satisfy everybody's vaping tastes and like feels.
Yeah.
Because I think the coffee, for people that love coffee vapes, the coffee is great. Then I think that people that love coffee would love that vape.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not a coffee vape person, it's a little strong. Like the coffee is a very dark roast, like strong coffee taste. So I could see where people that don't like coffee would not like it. But if you are somebody that loves coffee vapes, you'll love it. You know, people that love guava vapes, this is definitely your vape. People that love super sweet vapes, you're going to find one in this line that you're going to love. People that, you know, don't really like something too sweet, that pumpkin flan is going to be for you because it's not super sweet and it's like very
They like the seasonal shit.
muted on the sweet side of it. So I kind of think that this whole line, somebody could find something in this line that they would love.
And they're very close to what their name and
Yeah.
well, not so much their
Yeah.
name.
Like,
Yes, their name, but they fit their flavor.
Yes.
They're very
So
close.
if you taste like the pumpkin flan, you're going to get the pumpkin and you're gonna get the whatever flan tastes like. I still don't know what that.
I'm gonna have to go taste these actual foods.
Yeah. So I think that, when you see something on here, it says like cream cheese flaky pastry, and you taste it and you're like, this tastes like mud. It doesn't. It tastes like a cream cheese flaky pastry.
Yeah.
They are spot on for the. No,
the
we do top 2, top 3.
We could do top 3.
Which has a lot of brown sugar and caramel flavor.
All right, what's your top 3, Amy?
So I've got coquito, the pumpkin, and the pineapple would be my top 3.
What about you, Angela?
I'm torn. So mine would be coquito, the pineapple, and I'm torn between the guava and the cream cheese. Like I'm digging this guava like a lot.
Cream cheese is very.
And I just can't believe that I'm saying that, but I really like this guava.
Okay, so I think mine would be the pineapple, then the coquito, and then it's a toss up between Nancy's flan cake and the guava. It really is.
Yeah, that guava threw me.
It did. Like, it's really good. Like, I did not expect to like it at all.
No. Out of all of these, that was the one I was like, I'm gonna hate that, and I'm gonna feel so bad for saying I don't like it. And it's in my top. It's in my top 5.
That was it.
Oh, I don't know. I'll buy it. I got money. I'll buy it.
I got money, I'll buy it.
All right, I got money. I'm not.
That sounded like when Brian dropped Phenom's mom. He was like, I'll buy it from you. I was like, I'll buy it from you. That was the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was good.
Fix it.
It's interesting that you like the 2 that the boys didn't like.
What didn't they like?
They didn't like coquito or pumpkin.
No?
The coquito is my favorite. I mean, between that and the pineapple is my favorite. Yeah, the pineapple's really good.
The pineapple's my favorite.
So.
But are there any questions in chat? And I'm sorry we've sort of strayed away from chat tonight.
We had a lot to get through, guys. We normally only have like 3 flavors, but we had 7.
Yeah, we tried to fit them all in an hour, but I think we're a little bit over an hour. So,
Yeah.
But if you are looking for good flavors and something different, I would definitely check out Batman's line. He did this very good.
Definitely. If you're like in a liquid funk and you're just like, I don't know what I want to vape, this is definitely a line that you should give a shot to.
Yes.
Because the flavors are just flavors that aren't normally out there, and they're great, and definitely something different. It's out of the norm. It's out of not a strawberry. It's not a banana. It's not a donut. It's not blah, 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 blah.
This is my
Right, because you're used to everything strawberry, banana, chocolate, and this is all different stuff, and that's what makes it different.
Yeah, that's what makes it.
Yeah. Stand Up 3D, the Vape Wives code is either Vapes, VAPES 15, or Wives 20.
I want it. So good.
It's one or the other. Or Wives 15, I don't know.
I think we had, it was Wives 15 or Wives 20, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 15 because it looks like most people's codes are 15.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you have a 20% code from doing another line they had. I don't know.
I think Biblio was 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because we have a couple of them that are Wives something.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so I have a very girly story.
okay.
We doing like a story time?
Go ahead.
Love girly stories.
Brian would not let me do this on the vape team, and I don't believe we have an audience of girls, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
Yeah, you do.
There's at least
I'm that girl.
4.
So, I'm walking through the mall the other day, and I had to just pick something up from Lush and get out of there. So, I'm going down the little aisle, and I see this little 5-year-old girl, and she has just a little dress on, but she's carrying a princess wand and she has a unicorn crown on, right?
Okay.
And she was super cute. And she was just sort of walking, and she like got her head up, and she's just like in the moment of like she's in her crown with her wand. And I walked past her, and I had this moment of clarity and thought where I thought, Brittany's not even going to get anything.
I'm
else.
listening to you. You're talking about the little girl with the unicorn outfit on. I am. I'm listening. I swear to God, I am. I'm listening to you.
I have this moment with this 5-year-old girl who has no idea who I am. I'm thinking, why did we ever stop wearing our crowns? Like, at what point do we take them off because they're not acceptable?
Never.
And at what point do we stop wearing them? And then it got real symbolic, and it was like, and how many people in our lives tell us we can't wear our crowns anymore, and that they're not acceptable? And so all these thoughts started coming in about like the times where, someone else tells you you can't wear that color nail polish, or you have to wear this certain thing, or how sometimes we look at each other and we're like, she shouldn't wear that, or they shouldn't do this, or they shouldn't do that. And I don't know if any of you have ever been in a situation where you've been like what you've said was perfectly said right, but then it was regurgitated by another member of the sexes, right? Because they got to clarify what you said, even if what you said made the point.
Right.
But I thought of all these times where the crown was nudged off and I wasn't allowed to wear it, because it's not the crown, it's the girl that has this full confidence out there in the world that doesn't give a shit, And all these things that come and impact us to where we start caring.
Yeah.
And so I decided on that day that I wasn't letting anyone take my crown off ever again.
You know when it starts? It starts when you go. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's taken a long time for me to get to that point where I'm like, you know what? I truly just don't give a shit. And you're not going to tell me that I can't do X, Y, and Z, and I can't wear X, Y, and Z, and I can't do my makeup this way, and I can't do my nails this way. And it's taken a lot of years to get to this point where I'm like, this is me, and this is what you get, and this is it.
That's right. That's right. I think it starts in elementary school when they tell you can't do a certain thing at school. You can't wear this. You can't wear this certain. You can't wear lipstick. You can only wear chapstick. It starts at home. Well, with the parents. They did start with the parents too, but it mainly starts. I think it starts at school when they're like, you can't do this, and so you live your whole school life not being able to do what you want to do out in public.
Based
Does that
on an
sound?
addendum that's
Maybe I'm drunk, and maybe that's
no. It's based on an addendum that is set by society for sure.
Yeah, see, she understands. Your friend understands.
I get it. I so get it.
But here's how to spin it all around, right? So I've always wanted to learn how to use the saw. I've always wanted to build stuff. I've always wanted to do things because I can do it, and I don't need nobody else to help me, right? And
you do it.
Every time I go out there to do something that is like something I'm not wanting to do, I put Batman's shirt on and I send him a selfie, and I'm like, I've gotten a squirrel, I've built a door, I've painted, like I've done all this stuff to where like you think you can't do it.
Yeah.
And nope, I'm getting in my goddamn Batman shirt and I'm doing anything I fucking want.
My dad taught me all that.
On here? Can we curse on here?
Yes,
and we can say fuck that. Fuck that.
So Brian can sit there and talk about my sensitive Sally story, but you know what?
Yeah. But I think a lot of it does start off in elementary school, because you like, think about it. You got dressed for school in the morning and your parents were like, you cannot wear that together.
Right.
But if you want to go to school wearing a purple shirt and red pants, then you know what? You wear your purple shirt and your red pants and you friggin' own it.
Is an addendum set by society.
How about the way boys talk about girls?
We live by that for
You've been in a conversation where there's like 6 boys and they're talking about some other girl, and it's not flattering.
No, definitely not.
It's not as if the 3 of us sit around and we're like, oh, let me tell you about yada yada. We don't do that.
No. Sometimes, but not really.
No.
I mean,
never.
It would have to be significant for me to be like, y'all, did you see so-and-so's blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But they will talk about and use terms, then they're not nice terms and everything else.
Right. Right. I have a tool room. Chicks can fix stuff, and I'm one of them. My toolbox is pink and purple. There you go. There you go.
So that was my story. So I don't know who the 5-year-old girl was, but she reminded me that I'm all right.
Yeah, you're gonna put your crown on and you're gonna fucking own the day.
Wear it every single day, even if and put your tutu on, because I love a tutu too. And I can say like I'm the princess bitch, and I love my life, and I'm gonna live that life, whether you like it or not.
Exactly. Exactly.
But where do we get this juice again?
NB.
It's all my fault.
No,
I'm so sorry.
We've been over an hour, and we usually try and stick to an hour, so it's just like we can get it here.
Sorry for derailing.
No,
So
you're perfectly fine. We didn't have a time for story time, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I felt like we were rushing through the stuff to get it within the hour frame, and we did good.
Our church says, I worked with a group of women. Y'all are much worse.
What?
Worse in what aspect? Like our mouse and our dirty talk, or what?
No! Oh, our church, you ain't taking our crown. Then you go back to work if they're better.
Right. My crown is my crown.
We're good.
I mean, listen, I work with a whole bunch of men, so they're way worse than women.
I'm
Like,
gonna join
I
this
haven't
group.
heard many people shit talk as much as I do those men that I work with.
If the three of us were to talk about men the way men talk about women, they would feel probably about this big.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would feel like the smallest, like most insignificant thing they have ever felt in their whole life. If we talked about their bodies, their dicks, their whatever, the way they talk about asses and tits and everything else, if we talked about men the way they talk about women, they would have like their tail between their legs.
I do talk about men like that. Sorry. If you know me, you know how I talk. These people in Zoom know how I talk.
We should create an all girls Discord and just have a go.
Oh, Lord. Anyways, let's end it with that.
Yes.
We had a wonderful show. And if you are looking for this juice and you think anything sounds like you would like it, go to Shop EMB. What was the I have Brian and Mike's magnet on my thing at work, on my what do you pull it out and you have filing cabinet. I have it on my filing cabinet at work.
We need a friggin' bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank y'all for all hanging out with us tonight, and we will do this in 2 weeks. If you have a juice that you think we should review, let us know, and we will see if we can do it.
We're trying to get more juices in so we can go back to doing this every single week.
Yeah.
So, but right now we just don't have enough juices to review to do every week. So we're trying to space out our stock. So
Why don't you review a mod or something, or a RDA or something?
We thought about that, but Amy, it's us. we vape, but like we don't pay so much attention to the product like the guys do, and like you do as well. I will pay attention to a product, but not to where I know so much about it. Like I can explain, it's got good flavor. Oh, it does this, this, and this, but I don't think I would do it justice.
yeah, and I'd hate to give out wrong information on something that I'm not 100% about. So I could do juice all day, but yeah.
Well, why don't we, for next time, we'll buy 3 crowns and we'll see which one we like better.
There we go.
Let's do that. We'll do a crown. But anyways. All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will see y'all maybe next week and probably 2 weeks, though.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Let me get over here and stop.